This is Morganstown. Morganstown is served by Stepper Connect Services to Stepper Central, Metro Services to BC, Stepper Victoria, Stepper Central, and St. Helens Bridge, Waterline Services to Benton and New Harbour, and Airline Services to Stepper Central, Airport Central, Terminal 2. I think that's it, to be honest. On December 9, 2018, this station was sneak peek as part of the Morganstown brand extension from St. Helens Bridge to Morganstown. 25 days later, Morganstown was opened as part of the new brand, with only 2 operators at this time. This was Connect and Airlink. With Airlink services running from Stepper Central to Airport Central via R053, which was Stepper Central to Airport Central, aka Stopper 1. And for Connect, R007, which ran from Stepper Central to Morganstown, was added. Shall I turn off us? Is there another one? Okay, it's another one. At this rate, we're not going to spot trains at the end because we already spot trains. What the f... Wait, let me just check if that's a train or that's a train. Okay, it's static. Wait. In version 1.1.9, airline services were added to Airport Terminal 1 and 2, with R053 being extended to serve the airport terminals. Morganstown was soon made dispatchable in version 1.4.1, and in version 1.6, Connect services were added to the Willowfield branch via R034, which ran from B-City to Morganstown. Also, Waterline services were added to Waterline services now stop here via the Waterline Central, aka R015 Morganstown to Benton. This made it also the only route in the game to have. However, this made it the only route on Waterline that. Oh my! I can't. Made it the only route on that in the game that has this and this, like Benton, Morganstown siding, Morganstown.
The train now approaching platform 4 does not stop here. Please stand back from the platform edge.
This also meant that platforms 5A and 5B were in use. However, this meant a bug happened for Morganstown. Airlink services will come, stop at Morganstown, or skip, it doesn't matter. And then, I'm not kidding, and then we go up there, onto the flyover, and then despawn at Morganstown docks. Imagine if we have Morganstown docks and try to get Airlink services, and they all keep despawning, and they ask the chat, everyone says it's a bug, but you don't believe them. On September 5th, 2020, this station was sneak peek for an overhaul, and in version 1.7, the overhaul happened with the concourse having new stops. I'll show you the concourse, but first set the train out. Here's all the stops. Also, express services were added via Morganstown with R080, step essential delivered by the sea via Morganstown Fast, even though there's not a slow version, and R082 step essential to West Wyvern. This
Stepford Express, service to Benton. Calling at
This also meant that Morganstown is now the only station in the game to be served by all 4 operators. Metro was not added at that time, that's why.
located at the rear of the train. This is Morganstown.
Platform priorities were added for airline services, which basically means if you come from Airport Central, you stop at platform 6 first, then platform 4. Wait, platform 4. Is this platform 4? Or is that platform 4? I'm on platform 4 right now.
Welcome on board. The train now approaching platform 3 does not stop here. Please stand back from the platform edge.
However, another bug happened for Morganstown. During this time, Morganstown had a lot of bugs.
Does not stop here. Please stand back from the platform edge.
Well, we got all operators except for Metro. Okay, let me find platform 5B first. Okay, this is 5B. The signal at platform 5B, which is W118. This one will always be dangerous even if there isn't a train in front. This was later fixed in an unknown date. And then another bug in version 1.8 when both platform 5A and 5B cannot close the doors unless they have a guard. This was later fixed in the next minor update. And then, wait, is it version 1.9? And version 1.9, express services were added to Newry and Benton via the Morganstown flyover.
19. Stepford Connect, service to Stepford Central.
R083 Newry to Lynn by the Sea via Morganstown. R085 Benton to Lynn by the Sea via Morganstown were added via the Morganstown flyover. Hashtag Portless Express extensions.
Your attention, please. The 11, 19 Airlink service to Stepford Central has been cancelled. This is due to a member of the train crew being unavailable. The train now approaching platform 3 does not stop here. Please stand back from the platform edge. The train now approaching platform 4 does not stop here. Please stand back from the platform edge. Welcome on board to Stepford Connect service to platform 4 for the 11, 16 Stepford Express, service to Stepford Central. Calling at St Helens Bridge. And
Okay, I'm just going to turn off the
Stepford
chat.
Central. This train is formed of 5 coaches. First class is located at the rear of the train.
Alright, let's just continue. And then more bugs will happen at Morganstown. Connect trains now will go onto the Morganstown Firewood, but they won't go to Morganstown docks to despawn. They despawn at the first turn. This will fix the next minor update, but then another update happened, another bug, which basically means trains will arrive on platform 1, cross over to platform 2, then slip back to platform 1, and then despawn. And was in version 1.10, version 58 with the 7 cents with the Terminal 3 via Terminal 1 was added. I didn't hear where it was. I didn't hear where the train was.
The 11:22 Stepford Express service to Newry is delayed by approximately 8 minutes. We are sorry.
And then class 80X car markers were added on the express and airlink platforms. And then version 2.0, R028, which ran from Newry Harbour to Morganstown, was added, meaning Morganstown no longer only served by waterline Morganstown shuttles. This also meant that Morganstown finally got a direct connection to Newry waterline.
60 airlink service to Stepford Central. Calling at St Helens Bridge and Stepford Central. This train is formed.
Did you guys just see my
of 5
script there for like
coaches.
a split second?
First class is located at the front of the train.
An off indicator was added to platforms 3, 5A, and 5B for better visibility.
On the platform edge.
Soon after, and then version 2.2, Metro now was added, with now having all 5 operators.
The train now.
R34 was transferred to Metro, and new routes were, I don't remember the route numbers of the today. Beasley to Morgantown, Stepford Victoria to Morgantown via Benton, Stepford Central to Morganstown, and St Helens Bridge to Morganstown. Anyways, here are the next 5 fun facts about Morgantown.
Platform 4 does not
Yep, we're not going to train spot later.
stand by.
You guys already seen it already here. Number 1, Morgantown is the only station to have all 5 operators. All operators in version 1.7 and all 5 operators in version 2.2. However, not many trains go here because not many connect metro and waterline services terminate here, and normally most airlink and express services skip here. And Benton actually has more routes. Benton has 41 routes. Morganstown Silence is actually located near the station.
Newry is delayed by approximately 8.
It's actually right there. However, only waterline trains in R137 can spawn there because of track allocations. Airlink trains can use Airport Parkway Depot as an alternative. It still goes to Morganstown directly. It's just a bit further back. Number 3, Morganstown is one of the only 2 stations in the whole game to have subdivided platforms. So here in Morganstown we have 5A and 5B. Esterfield we have 4A and 4B. The problem 4A at Esterfield is used by our Pacer 143. The sneak peek of the new GUI for version 2.0 said that Morganstown will get a new start believe most people, most community people believe that Morganstown was going to get overhauled because we don't have a platform 5. Later, community director TJH44 confirmed that it was a mistake and it was debunked. So that's why we still have 5A and 5B. And the last fun fact about this station is that this is the first waterline airlink interchange, the second being Terminal 2. I do not count OSIs if we do Airport West at Airport Parkway. But most people use Benton for connect service because Benton again has 41 routes. Anyway, now I'm going to give you a tour of the station. First, I need to respawn because I forgot where I was at. So you spawn here, and then you have a nice shelter. You also have some benches where you can sit on. Information boards for all 5 operators. Then you enter here. You have shops and benches on the floors. Or if you want to go over the platforms. Here's how the platforms work. Platform 1 and 2 for connect services to 7 Central terminating. Platform 3 and 4. Platform 3 for express and airlink services towards Lazy Road or Airport Parkway. Platform 4 are coming back. Platform 5A and 5B for waterline services terminating. And platform 6 for services from Morganstown flyover for Morganstown siding.
3:11:22.
All the platforms look the same except platform 5A and 5B. So over here, you have timetables. With the terminating platform, you also have bumpers. You have a nice shelter roof, electrification, lights, benches, and station signs. Let me just show you how it's different from platform 5A and 5B. Platform 5A and 5B has one extra track because trains for 5B, I think, is it 5A or 5A first?
Stepford Central is delayed by approximately 9 minutes. We are sorry that your journey will take longer than planned.
Yeah, it's this one. Okay, they don't come like here. They go across on this track, the middle track, and you go to that one. Also, an interesting fact. Now, it is branded as waterline, like this. Like that. But these Starbucks is just a waterline with a capital L. They don't know what this is for. And the stops, you have a ticket office, steak. You have pan, I don't know what that is. You can buy ramen. Or go buy mangoes. All of these have alliteration except for ticket office. Pasta flakes, multi-manga, ranch ramen, Caesar steak, and HP, except for that one, except for this one. That one doesn't. And you have the other entrance. Over here, you can also have timetables. And you can also see the platforms over here. You cannot walk from here to anywhere, unfortunately, so you have to take a train. Normally, I would spot trains, but I already spot trains during the history explaining, so I don't need to do it because I already spot over 5 trains. Unfortunately, no metros, but it's totally fine. Express says, so I'm just going to say it based on how many routes they have. Connect 1, Waterline 2, Metro 4, no, actually 5. I actually don't know how many Airlink and Express they have. Express is like 4 or 5. Airlink's also like 5. Oh, trains here.
21 Airlink service to Stepford Central. Calling at Ellesmere Junction.
I think the next station on the list is going to be Kite Ponies. And this has become my longest station video ever.
This train is formed of 12 coaches.
Yeah, it has become my longest station video ever. Look, already Last one was 2004. Now it's 2010.
22. Stepford Express. Service to
I'm just gonna board a train and get out here.
approximately 9 minutes.
I know this is not where I'm supposed to go, but it's totally fine. I need to get out of here.
The next station will be
B11 31 Airlink service to Airport Terminal 2 is delayed by approximately 6 minutes. We are sorry that your journey will take longer than planned.
I'll just take to Elsa Junction, okay? But I can take a step of these.